All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second match of today, match 56. It's the game between government called Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club, popularly known as IMCC, versus Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club, popularly known as GCI. GCI won the toss and elected to bat first. It's the first position versus the last position, and opening the batting for Government College is Koforo Ruola Lukman and Ayinde Tunde, and Komalafe is the opening bowler for IMCC, that's Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club. Umpires for today still remains the same as the first game, Taiwo Oladunjoye and Ramon Adelakun. Both sides are looking at having a very good game. The weather it's clear, and hopefully it remains this way all through the game. Scorer for today is Mrs. Temitope Onikoyi. First ball to be bowled. It's on the fat stump. Lukman and Ogunaike Folajuwon, who is the opening bowler, are both familiar with each other. They've come from Ibadan. They both come from Ibadan. That's in Ogun State. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Oyo State. That should be a wide ball. Yes, definitely declared by the umpire.
Exact time.
Dot ball again. Two dot balls already, but one run conceded. Quickly, let me run through the team list of Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club. You have Ogunaike Folajuwon, Akanya Durojaye. Wow, that's interesting. Akanya all the way from Edo, Benin City is here. Akimbe Akinyemi, Ayodele Daniel, David Babalola, Femi John, Benga Balele. Would I be taken? Benga Balele, Miracle Akigbe, Olumide Akintokun, Oluwatobi Omoya, and Oresonya Femi. 12th man for today is Benzolu Atoyosi. That's for Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club. And let me quickly run you through Government College Ibadan team list. I think the umpire needs to caution Folajuwon to walk away from the strip. I think that's what Taiwo is trying to make him understand. He's diving into the protected area, and good umpiring there by Taiwo Oladunjoye. The bowler needs to move away from the protected strip, and that's what Taiwo Oladunjoye, the umpire, has just done. So quickly, let me run through the team list of Government College, Ibadan, popularly known as JCI CWAY captain Ademola Onikoyi, Babatunde Ayinde, Becky Kehinde, Dayo Ogumbayo, Elijah Monday, Jimo Abdurrahman, Kofora Lukman, Richard Ubo Ifeanyi, Sylvester Okwe, Vincent Adewoye, and the 12th man for today is Shakiru Sadiku. No Sheun Odeku, no Tayo Atoloye in the side for today. After the end of the first over, it's just 1 run on the board. Three runs on the board, 1 over gone, no wicket lost. Kofora Lukman and Babatunde Ayinde are the 2 batters in. And the new bowler coming from the cuts of Appeal End. Putting on jersey number 1 is Toby Loba. Oluwatobi Omoyan is the new bowler bowling from the cut of Appeal End. Oluwatobi starting again with a wide ball. Sure, this is not what IMCC would have been hoping for. Short ball outside the first stop. Tunde trying to beat Olumide, who was a mid-wicket, but 1 run taken by the batters. Tunde Ayinde didn't utilize that. Padded up for Government College Ibadan is Onikoyi Ademola, Sylvester Okwe and Isaac Okwe, popularly known as the Okwe brothers. Okwe brothers. Dot ball. Very well bowled by Oluwatobi. Lovely 4 runs there by Kofo Lukman. Kept it on the leg side and Lukman punished that, sending it all the way to the boundary for 4. The way I'm saying it, it might be a very long innings, but the umpires need to be at their toes, so also is the fielding side. And you can see the batters at the fielding side telling the bowler, keep the ball on the offside, not on the leg side. That's what you should have done. Folajuwon picks that up. Good fielding there from the 3rd man. Now allowing that to go to the boundary for 4. A lot of things going to happen today. If Government College wins this game, they go week 19 at top of the table with 1 point behind the defending champions and title contenders, Ibadan Cricket Club, who earlier today defeated FGC Warri by 8 wickets. And if IMCC wins today, they would stay at the relegation zone, but open the leadership title, as it would mean that next week, or the next games will be seen sometime next week or upper week, if the election holds, will be a determining factor. But not to forget that Government College Ibadan has a game tomorrow, so also does Ibadan Cricket Club as well. So it goes two ways. If Ibadan Cricket Club wins tomorrow, they would stay top of the table temporarily until GCI finish playing their game in the morning. Very well played by Tunde Ayinde. Olumide picks that up at deep extra covers. But 2 runs still taken. Probably might be seeing a 50 today, probably, like you said. Or would we be seeing a low total just like that of the first game today? But GCI bears in mind that they have a game at hand tomorrow. So also does IMCC, so also does the Bejuleke Cricket Club. Folajuwon bowling to Ayinde Tunde. Classic shot there from Lukman. Found the gap between covers and mid-off And that raced all the way to the boundary for 4 classic shots there. GCI opening batters showing top class. Well, I'm not really that quite surprised. I'm not quite surprised that Lukman was able to take Falajuwon on. He knew very well what he was going to bowl, and he did it perfectly well. After the end of the second over, we're currently, beg your pardon, after 3 overs, it's 20 runs on the board. 3 overs gone. 6.67 runs per over. Oluwa Toby coming to bowl. Runs into bowl to Tunde Oyinde. First ball played, bowled on the 3rd stump, full defensive by Tunde Oyinde. Very short. Tunde couldn't utilize that. I was more on his borderline. 1 run taken. Full toss. Lukman couldn't utilize that. A lot of batters out here will be saying that should have been racing to the boundary, but Lukman was very early to play that, and that could only go for just 1 run. Wicketkeeper hasn't held on to a single ball today. White ball declared there by the umpire. That should be declared as a no ball, and definitely the umpire, Ramon Adelako, has declared a no ball to that. This encounter is what we call the Oluyole encounter. Both sides are from Ibadan. So it's more like a derby to us right here. Change the ball in for IMCC, bringing in the spin bowler. So I'm wondering what kind of field setting this is. Jersey number 11 bowling, full toss. Onikoyi Ademola, who's the new batter in. I just dispatched that to the boundary for 4. So I'm trying to understand how IMCC fielders are thinking. You're bringing in an off-spin bowler in a power play, and you have second slip, backward a point, covers, extra covers, mid-off, square leg, long on, and now they just had mid-wicket for an Onikoyi. Short ball straight on the ground. Has that gone for 6? Yes, 6 runs. I was just about to say that Onikoyi in the crease. You shouldn't have decided to bring in a spin bowler. You can bring in a spin bowler for an Onikoyi when the power play is still fresh. And Onikoyi in 2 balls has just scored 10 runs. And it just seems like the captaincy of IMCC is becoming a little bit clueless. Where you have the likes of Femi John, Akimbi and Olumide on the field. Short ball again. Balele couldn't stop that. And the man at mid-wicket was able to prevent that from going to the boundary. A single will be taken. And that single has taken us to 40 runs on the board in 4.4 overs. Lovely batting by Onikoyi Ademola. Played it out towards the leg side. Forcing the wicketkeeper to chase that. An overthrow again. And Onikoyi just says, you know what, Tunde? Just stay for 2. Another overthrow again. It just seems like comedy all through today for the Ibadan Metropolitan side. But Onikoyi is not moved in trying to look for more runs. And he's okay with that too. And that too will take his side to 42 runs for just 1 wicket. 5 overs has been bowled. Change of bowling from the Court of Appeal end. Olumide Akintoko, experienced in-swing bowler for IMCC, coming into the attack. He has Tunde Ayinde to contend with in the crease. Very well bowled on the offside. No run taken. Femi John's playing at the side today. There you see him. Staying at extra covers, but in the inner ring. Controlling the field now is Femi John. Olumide to Tunde Ayinde. Slower ball. Slow in the air. Tunde Ayinde shaped up to play that, but saw that it was so slow and delayed. Good swing then back by Olumide Akintoko. Bowling from experience. Olumide doesn't have that swing as he used to have 5-6 years ago. But he's bowling with experience now, keeping it there and forcing Tunde to ask himself questions on what needs to be done. Slower balls like this, you wait for it to come to you. Exactly, that's what I expect. You wait for it to come to you and you jab it on the ground for just one run. One more ball to be bowled. Signaled there by umpire Ramon Adelakun. Lovely drive by Onikoyi Ademola, teaching Tunde Ayinde how the shot needs to be played. Experienced batter for the country and also for his club, GCI. Oh, Lumide couldn't stop that. The tall man couldn't stop that little jab by Onikoyi, and that should bring us to the end of the 6th over and officially the end of the power play, as it's 48 runs, 1 wicket, 6 overs gone. 8 runs per over is what JCI is currently engaging in. Change of bowling for IMCC. Daniel coming from the pavilion end, putting on jersey number 11. Ayodele Daniel is the new bowler. Olumide taking his, I beg your pardon, Onikoyi. Onikoyi has played for Ibejuleke Cricket Club. Started his trade with Pioneers Cricket Club. From Pioneers he moved to Ibejuleke Cricket Club. Played a couple of seasons with them. And then moved to St. Gregory's Cricket Club. And from St. Gregory's moved to Government College, Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. So dot balls, Tunde Ayinde has had his trade with Government College Ibadan right from his inception into cricket by Kunle Adebola, who was also a former national team captain and a Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club player. Before he traveled to the UK, he was playing for Foundation Cricket Club, popularly known as FCC. And who am I talking of? I'm talking about Kunle Adebola, popularly known as Slow. Oh, good bowling, keeping it out volley low, forcing Onikoyi to see if he can trigger out to play the ball. Wide ball. Good keeping there by a Kigbe Miracle, knowing allowing that to go away from him. Very well played. Straight to Femi John. It seems like Femi's already injured. Just looking at his hand. But I think he's fine. Lovely shot there by Onikoyi Ademola. Good ball in there by Daniel to Tunde Ayinde. Hasn't done anything different, keeping it line and length, wicket to wicket. Oh, very well bowled again. Oh, the bowler couldn't hold on to that. But good backup by Akimbi Akinyemi to end the over. And after 7 overs, it's 50 runs on the board. Good use of the power play by Government College, going above the 50 mark. In 7 overs, current run rate is 7.14. And they still have big hitters like Sylvester Okwe, Isaac Okwe, Vincent Adewoye, Jimo still on the bench. Olumide Akintokun back into the attack from the Court of Appeal end. Very well played by Onikoyi. Can that race to the boundary for 4? Yes, it has. I have a feel that we might be seeing Onikoyi scoring a 50 today. With the way things are going, and with the way proceedings are going, because that 4 now has taken him to 24 runs in 13 balls. That's the catch of the season for me. Folajuwon dived into his right, picked up that catch, and that's a fantastic way to take a very good batter like Onikoyi Ademola. Lovely catch for Folajuwon, and that catch alone can bring up the morale of Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club team. After that very fantastic diving catch by Folajuwon, brings in Sylvester Okwe, one half of the Okwe brothers, into the crease. Lovely back foot drive. One run, good throw, but Balele was able to prevent that from going to the boundary, from being overthrown. Onikoi really felt, I don't think Onikoi should feel quite bad about that catch. It was a fantastic catch. He himself takes one of those catches as well. LBW appeal for the umpire. Ramon Adelako has walked away, taking fact that that wasn't an LBW. Olumide is asking that he's going to have a review of that. Just a little bit of a good gesture between the umpire. So Olumide is a level 3 Cricket South Africa umpire. Ramon Adelako, one of Nigeria's finest umpires, officiating today's game. Lovely bowling. Balele couldn't stop that. The batters trying to go for 2. And they've just done that. And that 2 runs is taking GCI to a very good, comfortable position on this game, as they are now 57 with just one more ball to be bowled on the 8th over. Over slips. And 4 runs it is. Folajuwon trying to chase down that ball, but he should have understood that. That was definitely going to the boundary for 4, and that 4 will take GCI to 61 for 2 after 8 overs. On the ground towards Balele at mid-off, Sylvester Okpe. 1 run. That should be a white ball. And you could see the hands of the umpire, Taiwo Oladunje, is signaling white ball. I think Folajuwon is down, yes. Yes, he is. The man who took that lovely catch is down. And the game has to be put on hold. After taking that lovely catch and trying to slide to stop that ball that was initially played by Sylvester Okwe to the boundary. And you could see that Balele is having to help him stretch his legs. And the game will be put on hold for some minutes. You have the physio of the national team there with Team Shaye Olympio, who not just because he's a player for Ibadan Cricket Club, but is also keen on the fitness level and the health of all the players, not just the national team, but all players all around the country. And you can see him putting on the Ibadan jersey and the hat there, helping out. So also you have the umpires as well. I think Fola might be taken off the field. I think that's what he's trying to say, if he can stand to play, but he is off the field now. Yeah, he's coming out of the field. You can see Shaya is going to be having a check on him. A lot of people are saying he shouldn't have taken that Onikoyi catch, but he has taken the catch and there's nothing that can be done, but he is going to be replaced by the 12th man, Baines. Lovely covers drive by Tunde Ayinde, very Cole style. That's Tunde Ayinde's idol, and he has just shown that not only does he idolize Vera Cole, but he can also play the shot, and that 4 has been perfectly timed and placed by Tunde Ayinde. 67 on the board, 8.2 overs gone. Tunde Ayinde is 18 runs on the board, 19 balls faced. Tunde Ayinde, Sylvester 2 off 2. Unlucky there by Tunde. Played that towards the leg side. Picked up by Miracle Akigbe, the wicketkeeper. Had to chase that down. You can see the distance at which Miracle had to chase that down. To me, it just seems like IMCC's field setting isn't working today. We need to find a way to open up this field and go defensive, I beg your pardon, go attacking. Than going defensive. You need to have an attacking field rather than a defensive field. Very well bowled. 2 more balls to be bowled. Ayodele Daniel to Babai Tunde Ayinde. Straight to Femi John, covers. 1 run taken. Power defensive by Sylvester Okwe to end the over. Olumide bowling his third over, I beg your pardon. Lovely shot there by Tunde Ayinde. No protection for Olumide on the leg side. And Tunde Ayinde punished that well. For runs played. Change of field for Olumide, having a fine leg, shortish fine leg, and the deep mid wickets, long on, long off, and deep extra covers. Square cut between Femi John, who was at covers, and Point. Picks that up. And good running in between the wicket by the two batters. 3 runs it is. Seven after 9.2 overs, 2 wickets. Sylvester kneeling to play that, trying to pull that, but was not quick. And 1 run taken. On the ground for just a single. Full toss, and that couldn't be stopped by Balale, and that has raced to the boundary for 4. 4 runs. Tunde Ayinde in top form today. 78 runs, 82 runs, I beg your pardon, 82 runs, 9.4 overs. Tunde Ayinde is 32 runs off 25 balls. Would he be able to pull up his 50 today? Seems to me it's just his day. He's played 4 4s and no 6 yet. Olumide bowling his 5th over. His 5th ball, I beg your pardon. Appeal for LBW, not giving. That was definitely drifting down the leg side. Olumide Akintoku has bowled 2.5 overs, considered 29 runs, only had 1 wicket. Oh, good fielding there by Femi John. Diving to his left. Diving to his left and stopping that from beating him to the boundary. And that single will bring us to the end of half of the innings. 10 runs, 10 overs, 83 runs on the board, 2 wickets down. Good umpiring there by Taiwo Ladunjoye. Sylvester Okpe went back, should have stayed forward to play that ball, but went back and that trapped him. LBW. And GCI, after 11 overs, have just lost their third wicket for 89 runs. Today Ayinde still in the crease, scored 36 runs of 30 balls. Isaac Okpe, the captain of the side, putting on jersey number 30, the big man from Kaduna State, the other brother to Sylvester Okpe, who just lost his wicket, is coming into the crease to bat. Olumide Akintokun now bowling his last over for this innings. He has Tunde Ayinde to contend with. White ball declared there by umpire Ramon Adelako. Sylvester's brother Isaac Okpe, tall man. Bowling to him is another tall man from IMCC in person of Olumide Akintokun. I think Isaac is batting outside his crease, having having his right foot on the crease line. And yes, you can see there his right foot is on the crease line. Oh, lovely shot. 1 run taken. Comfortable to by the batters. Another flicked towards the leg side. Balale chasing that. Another comfortable two again by the batters. One more ball to be bowled, as signaled there by umpire Ramon Adelako. Dot ball strict to covers. Isaac has just been bowled. Seems like IMCC are getting the groove back. CWAY has just lost his wickets and GCI has just lost their 4th wicket. For 94 runs. Vincent Adewe on strike. It's lovely shot there by Tunde Ayinde. Finding the gap at covers. And that 4 runs will take his side to 99 runs for just 4 wickets. With Tunde Ayinde on 41 of 32 balls. The JCI Docker was just right beside us here. So much having fun. They know it's just their day as Tunde Ayinde will be looking to put up his 50 and his team pop up to a comfortable 1. Dot ball. Pushed towards point, Femi John. Femi John. Telling the batter why need to go for that single. Oh, lovely shot. Extra covers picks that up. 2 runs taken. 101 runs on the board. And Tunde Ayinde is now on 43 runs. 7th to his 50. Tunde seems to be in pain. He's putting on his gloves back again. Appeal for LBW. That was definitely going down the leg side, and you could see the umpire signaling 1 more ball to be bowled. So his other umpire, Ramon Adelako. Today Ayinde requesting for water. Pushed on the ground, away from Femi John. Longan, who is ballerless, just jogging to the ball. Atunde Ayinde taking Balale on, has 3 runs on the board. And that 3 will take Tunde Ayinde to 46 runs. And GCI to 104 for 4 after 13 overs. Vincent Adewoye is still yet to face the ball. ...107 runs on the board. Tunde Ayinde is 47 of 38 balls. Vincent facing his first ball. Goes big. Short ball, bowled by Folajuwon. Vincent goes big. Found third man. I beg your pardon, fine leg. And that's gone to the boundary for 4. Very first ball that Vincent Adewoye has faced today has begun to the boundary for 4. So it's obvious that Government College Ibadan, it's giving a passing a message across. We're going to go big all through. Another dot ball. Stayed low. Very cool, like Igbe stayed down, stopping that from going or hitting his helmet. Last ball of the over, 111 on the board. Vincent facing his football. Trying to go for a single, and that's what he has just done. Is it comfortable one to end the over? 112 after 14 overs. 4 wickets. New bowler from the pavilion end, putting on jersey number 9 is Oresonya Femi. Bowling to Vincent Adewoye. Vincent trying to convert that from the offside to the leg side. If he had just played that straight, he would have just gone for 2 comfortable runs. But rather a dot ball. Shot, back foot, extra covers, 2 runs. Up in the air, can he be taken? No shot. I thought the fielder was going to go all through, but he decided to stop in between, and the ball bounced right in front of him. Putting Tunde on strike, who is on 47 runs. Tunde goes behind the wicket keeper. Can he get his 50? Yes, he has. And that's a lovely 50 there by the young lad, Tunde Ayinde. And he does raise his bat, putting jersey number 2. Tunde Ayinde for Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club has just recorded his 50 by that 4 runs. And he is 51 of 40 balls. And GCI 119 for 4 wickets in 14.4 overs. Back foot to extra covers. 2 runs taken. White ball signal there by the umpire. Taiwo Oladunjoye. Bring in Vincent Adewoye on strike. Pushes it to the square where wicketkeeper had to take off his gloves to run to pick that. And the very last ball of the 15th over is what we're about to witness, or we've just witnessed. And it is 124 runs for 4 wickets after 15 overs. Falajo are coming in back into the attack. 124 runs on the board, 4 wickets, 15 overs. Thirty more balls to be bowled for this innings to come to an end. Oh, wicketkeeper dropped the catch. Vincent, so lucky. Miracle Akigwe couldn't dive to his left to stop that ball. And Tunde Ayinde has just lost his wicket. After 53 runs, 41 balls faced, 125, and GCI 125 for 5. Tunde Ayinde's innings has just come to an end. New batter in is Jimo. Experienced bowler from Kaduna State, also an experienced all-rounder. That looks like a full toss, but pretty much low.
Are you kidding me?
And that has raced to the boundary for 4. Miracle Akigbe couldn't take that nick. Very thick, quick nick by Jimo. He dived to his right, but he couldn't take that catch. And that 4 has just been recorded to Jimo, as JCI are now 133 for 5 after 15.4 overs. Finally, Miracle Akigbe held one, and Vincent nicked that thick edge. And JCI has just lost the 6th wicket for 135 for 5. And it seems like GCI will be looking to score the highest runs this season. And it seems like GCI will be looking at scoring the highest runs this season, as they are 173 for 6 after 19 overs. We're about to see the last 20 overs of this game. Jimo and Richard have been so explosive in the last 3 overs. They both of them have put up a partnership of 29 runs together. And after that 19th over, we saw 13 runs in that over. Richard goes to the leg side for just 1 run. Jimo now on strike. And after that 6 played by Ifeanyi has brought GCI to the end of the first innings. And just like I said, one of the biggest total of this game, of this season, has just been played by Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. 187 runs is what they put on the board. I beg your pardon, 185 runs is what was put on the board. And now IMCC have a huge total to face, as it is 106 runs to defend for Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. I'll be right back for the second inning. Welcome back to the second innings of the encounter between Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club IMCC and Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club GCI. And the first innings in which GCI batted first, they scored a total of 185 runs in 20 overs, and IMCC have 186 in 120 balls. Vincent Adewoye is the opening bowler for GCI. Miracle Ikigbe is the opening batter, and the non-striker is Balele Benga. Padded up is Femi John. Hopefully we'll be seeing him score some runs. Femi John has played for Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. And that's a dot ball. Talking about Femi John, he played in the famous season where Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club won 3 games against the arch rivals GCI. I beg your pardon, against the Beju. He is a very good opening batter back then when Femi John was still in his prime. 2 balls bowled by Vincent Adewoye. Lovely catch there by Onikoye Ademola. He knew the ball was coming to him, and the wicketkeeper dived to save. But short as the wicketkeeper is, he has as short as the wicketkeeper, he is trying to catch the ball. But Onikoye Ademola, experienced fielder and also wicketkeeper, also an experienced all-rounder, waited for the ball and took the catch. And the first wicket, Miracle Ikigbe has lost his wicket, and it's 0 for 1 after 0.3 overs. Going into the bat is jersey number 28, Femi John. Femi John, the new batter, going to be facing Vincent Adewoye. 0 for 1 after 0.3 overs. Femi John, after joining Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club, has played 27 matches for his side, had a total runs of 255, an average of 11.09. His highest has been 45. Pushed towards Isaac Okwe. Covers. Good throw there by Isaac. Straight onto the stumps of Femi John, but Femi was quick on his feet to return back. Lovely shots there by Femi John. With that race to the boundary for 4. Oh, Dio. I beg your pardon. That's Elijah stop that, but at the end of that big, huge shot, one run was just taken. That's a lovely shot there by Femi John, showing his class. Saw the out volley outside the off stump, picked that, but one run was all he could manage to score. Balele on strike. Vicens with the last ball of the first over. Forward defensive, he goes. And that should bring us to the end of the first over. Captain of the side, Isaac Okpe, coming into bowl from the pavilion and to bowl the second over. He has Femi John to contend with. Femi John. Haven't faced 3 balls, scored 1 run. First ball outside the first stump. To me, that ball wasn't threatening his stump. He should have just gone after the ball. That should be a wide ball. Wicketkeeper couldn't hold on to that, and that should be a wide for as signaled by the umpire Taiwo Ladunjoye. White ball and 4 runs taken. White ball signal there by the umpire Taiwo Ladunjoye. It's very strange to see Isaac Okpe bowling white balls towards the leg side. Probably he's trying to experiment some things, but he needs to understand that his team needs to win this game convincingly and go top of the table for just today. Lovely shot there by Balele. Would that race to the boundary for 4? I think it is. Yes, it has. 4 runs. Considered in 3 balls. Oh, very rubbled there by CWAY to Balele. Keeping its line and length on the foot stump. Asking questions. Ensuring that Balele doesn't have a response to that ball being bowled. Top class bowling from CWAY. Up in the air, can Jimo take this? Yes, easy catch there for Jimo. There was no power behind that ball bat. He just played it up, and Jimo just took a stroll to take that catch. And now IMCC has just lost the second wicket, Balele. And it's 12 for 2 after 2 overs. The new batter in is Daniel Ayodele, young chap from Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club. And you can see Femi John looking at the dugout of IMCC, trying to see who are left to bat. CWAY bowled the last ball of his over. And we just saw a golden duck straight to Monday Elijah at covers. And IMCC has just lost its third wicket. 2 wickets in 2 balls. And the big man all the way from Edo, Durojayi Akanya, is going in to bat. Putting on jersey number 4 for Ibadan Metropolitan Cricket Club. It's 12 for 3 after 2 overs. Vincent to Femi John to mix up between both batters. Now the question is who would be going out. Sylvester Okpe picked up the ball. Sylvester Okpe picked up the ball and threw it straight to the wicketkeeper. There was a miscommunication between Duro and Femi John. And Durojaye, I think he got into the craze before Femi John did, and he has just lost his wicket. And now the discussion is who's going to be out, because the new rule says as at the point at which the two batters is the first person that takes his ground that would be the one to go. So who would be out? Femi John seems to be taking the work. And Femi John has just been run out. Folajuwon is the new batter in. Folajuwon is the new batter in, facing the second ball. Vincent and Folajuwon both hails from Ibadan in Oyo State. So it's more like a familiar battle between the bowler and the batter.
Not true. Now, if two of them take risk, my mama will wrong reach that side.
Good bowling by Vincent Adewoye. Folajuwon's not stepping to the ball. He's just moving forward, not swinging his hand to play square cut shot, because that's what Vincent has been bowling it on the fourth stump, forcing Folajuwon to play it either to Tunayinde, who is at point, or to Ifeanyi Ubo, who is at gully, or to even Isaac Okpe, who's at extra covers. And goes big. Would Dayo be able to take it? Runner chant.
They're supposed to run around. He's still standing.
Monday Elijah was unable to hold on to that ball.
They play ball up, he stand for where.
But I felt that Vincent and Elijah had a chance to read. Dayo was running in straight, so it was a 50-50 chance for Dayo. But Monday Elijah, who was a mid-wicket, ran and still took his chance.
Me, like this, you do this in 2 times. Next, I go run. Me, I go run about.
Durojaya Akanya, all the way from Benin City in Edo State, facing his first ball in the CCC Cricket League. Very well bowled by Vincent Adewoye, the big man, experienced batter. A government college, Ibadan, is Vincent Adewoye. Appear for a nick, not given. That ball was way away from the bat, and that has brought us to the end of the third over. After 3 overs is 13 runs, 4 wickets. IMCC requires 173 runs in 102 balls. CWAY from the pavilion end. Duroja is the non-striker, and Folajuwon did not even wait for the ball to land. He had already swung the bat before the ball pitched, and he was unable to judge the line of the ball. 3.1 overs. Quick field change, covers, extra covers, point, gully, mid on, long on. Now look at where Folajuwon is stepping. Stepping on the onside, the ball is being bowled to the leg side. How can you get runs from that? It just seems like Folajuwon is not understanding what CWAY is throwing at him. He's just jumping up and down on the crease. I think at this point in time, if it were CWAY, I would be thinking of bowling the Yoker just to get him out. Above CWAY, run out chance. Up in the air, Sylvester wasn't quick enough. And that's another dot ball with one more ball to be bowled. 13 runs, 4 wickets. Last ball. Straight to third man. 14 for 4 after 4 overs. Change the bowling for Government College Ibadan. Ifeanyi Richard Ubo is the new bowler bowling from the Courts of Appeal end. Folajuwon is on strike. Laid up in the air, but straight to third man.
cameraman is sleeping.
Oh, very well bowled and very well played by Durojai Akanya. 1 run taken.
I'm not sure say okay like
That's one lovely catch you got to save from Onikoyi Ademola. Lovely catch, one-handed, top class. Lovely catch there by Onikoyi Ademola.